Hello, everyone, and it's time to interact with the stream on Saturday night. It's time for more of the stream featuring Philips's compact disc interactive player. Hello, everyone. Last week, we did get an introduction to the Philips CDI with the Nintendo licensed games, Link the Faces of Evil, Zelda the Wand of Gamelon, Zelda's Adventure, and Hotel Mario. But you know, everyone knows about those games. Whenever someone talks about the CDI, they're always talking about the Nintendo games. But do you know anything else about the CDI's library? You probably don't. And that's what tonight is all about. Tonight is finding out about those other games. Let's start. So I mentioned that there were a couple other games, well, a few other games, that came with my CDI as the other pile. This is one of them. And I hope you're ready, chat. I hope you're ready to connect. Connect 4, that is! It's a little quiet. Try to make that a little louder. Alright, we're playing Connect 4. And you know, this is not...
Welcome
Hold
to
on.
Connect 4, the vertical checkers game.
Alright.
Whenever you want more information, move the pointer to the Help push button and press a button on your controller.
So as you can see, this is extremely multimedia. We have a voiceover telling us how to play Connect 4. Now, this is on a disc on its own. It's not like this is part of some kind of game compilation, you know, have a bunch of Milton Bradley games or something. No! Apparently they sold Connect 4 on its own disc. This was something people were supposed to buy. Alright, it's been a long time since I've played Connect 4. Let's go straight to it. Let's see what the computer can bring to us. Alright, gonna pick red, I think. Let's do this thing. It's my turn. Alright, so we're gonna see just how much of an expert at Connect 4 the computer actually is. I'm gonna go straight down the middle, see what our options are. Alright, the computer taking its turn immediately. Blue is over on the left. Since the computer is an expert at Connect 4, and I am not, I am just going to try to mess around with whatever the computer's doing. Seems like my best chance. Okay, the computer just matching me for moves. The computer not really sure what my strategy is. Neither am I. Really. Alright, I can't stack up there to get 4, so it knows there's no point in continuing to stack up, I guess. It just needs some classical Russian music. Yeah, there's no music playing. That's kind of weird. I mean, this is multimedia and everything. You'd think that there would be, you know, some music playing right now. Alright. Potential 4 in the row there, diagonally. If I can just get a little higher. It's never going to put one down there, is there? It's probably not. How could they fit music and a game on one disc? I know, it's a big order, but, I mean, we're talking about the Philips CDI. I would expect that it would have that level of technology built into it, that it could play music and the game at the same time. There's SFX, though. Yeah, I mean, there's some kind of sound effect when I put pieces down. You can hear it. Chips, I do want more than one media. And this is a multimedia system. I do expect multiple medias. Alright, so, so I realize that I can't actually put anything down in this column. So if it's able to get the game down to that, then I'm gonna lose. And I don't want to put anything down in this column, because if I do, it'll block my 4 in a row. So tense! It's coming right down to it. So now it's a game of attrition, is what's happening right here. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, did I do it?
Congratulations. You beat the computer.
I did it. I am superior to the computer. This is kind of like Kasparov beating Deep Blue, I suppose. In a way, it's more than that, really. It's me beating the CDI, which obviously has a much more sophisticated CPU than Deep Blue. So yeah, I've proven humanity's superiority over the computer. And I don't think we're going to play again. But what's question mark right here?
Select yes to play another game. No if you want to quit.
I think I know which one I'm in. All right, now let's read the credits. Were you curious who made this version of Connect 4 for the Philips CDI interactive multimedia player? Now you know. Dave Johnson did a great job on this music. It's really some thrilling music playing during the beginning and end. Nothing happening during the game itself, but alright. Oh, I'm sure there were so many illegal copies made of Connect 4 for the Philips CDI. You know, the big piracy problem they were having with the copies being made of Milton Bradley board games for systems no one owned? I'm sure that was a big problem. '90s-tastic. Alright, so that's Connect 4 for the Philips CDI. Alright, I beat it on Expert. I've beaten the game, I guess. Alright, I guess that's all for that. Okay. Let's move on. So, that was one of the other discs that I got with this. I'm gonna just pop something else in. That also came as the other. I've not tried this one yet. That wasn't the good pile, Titan? No, the Nintendo ones were the good pile. This is all other from now on. Fancy! It's multimedia right there. Infogrames multimedia. Multimedia and tennis. So, how do you combine multimedia... Oh. Okay, I was about to ask, how do you combine multimedia and tennis? But my questions are being answered. This is incredibly multimedia right now. And it's capturing the intensity and the glory of professional tennis. That's nothing glorious about that. I guess it's time to play tennis. Oh, warning. Let's see. Oh, this is actually a two-player game. Your controllers must be plugged in before switching on your CDI. The CDI has only one controller port. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I mean, maybe one person could use the wired controller and someone else could use the remote control, maybe, but I don't...
Choose one of these options.
Don't tell me what to do, CDI. I'm taking my time. Let's see. What options do we have? Okay, we have commentary, which... Can we change that to... Okay, French. And apparently one of the options is to leave the game, which is, it's tempting, CDI. But we
Choose one of these options.
we probably should just see what the game is like before we do that. What's this info? Tell us about International Tennis Open.
International Tennis Open takes you to the highest levels of competitive tennis.
Okay.
From now on, you are Victor Player,
Oh.
a young competitor with a great future on the international circuit.
Oh, really? I didn't...
Your ambition is to win the 3 major International Tennis Open tournaments: London, New York, and Paris.
I didn't know this game was going to give me a new identity.
To make it to the top, you'll need practice and friendly match play with the finest players: Julio Jimenez, Thomas Ullman, Eric Anderson, and world number 1 Robert Garrett.
Robert Garrett.
After each match, you'll learn your International Tennis Open ranking.
Nothing going to be friendly
Can you
when we
make
go
it
up against
all the
Robert
way
Garrett.
to the top?
Gonna poison Robert Garrett's breakfast before our match. So he loses that number 1
Choose
spot.
one of these options.
Alright, let's just go straight into match. Okay. Robert Garrett. Let's just go up against him. I mean, he's the champ. Probably gonna lose, but... Oh, I'm glad that we can see it on that Philips-branded video player? I'm guessing that's something that Philips was selling at the time. So, you know, branding as part of the game. It's very clever. Let's play on a clay court.
We've got a great exhibition match lined up for you today. It should give tennis fans some idea of the kind of shape Victor Player's in right now.
Oh, everyone's going to judge me based on
Here
my
comes
performance.
Garrett, and boy, does he look like a man who wants to win. The fans give him a big cheer. When he's on court, they're guaranteed to stay wide awake. Player will need to stay awake, too.
Are you implying that when anyone else is on the court, the crowd goes to sleep? Is that what was being
So
said
Player's
there?
going to serve first, and the match is about to start.
All right, let's do this thing. Okay, there. Okay. Okay. Not sure. Okay. There's a cursor. I don't really have total control over the cursor. Guess I have to. Okay. I guess I have to wait until it turns yellow before hitting the button.
015.
Okay, like. Nope. I think I got it. Yeah.
A.
I'm not sure if I got that right. Nope, that was fault. So yeah, this is some multimedia tennis we're playing right now. You've never seen tennis quite as interactive as this, I wager. Alright, it actually doesn't play bad. Ah, got too close to the
Pure
net.
poetry in motion.
Yeah, poetry in motion is exactly what it is we just saw right here. So yeah,
15-30.
the game really does not play too badly. I mean, once I actually figure out how to serve. Apparently, I still do not know how to serve. Alright, that should be okay. I don't really know how to... went too far. I don't actually know how to do any kind of different hits. Such as overhead or...
15-40.
All I can really do is just run to wherever the ball is. I don't think that's going to do it. No, it didn't. All I can really do is just run to wherever the ball is and press the button and hope for the best.
You can't ask for a finer passing shot than that,
You can't.
believe me.
You cannot ask for it. Don't even bother
30-40.
trying to ask for it. You're not going to get it. I need to interact with this tennis better. All right.
He found the angle.
I'm actually coming back against my hated rival.
40A.
Dijon de Jour asking, what is it about the CDI and the silence? Could they not actually have music playing?
Premier service.
So I think this came up last week, and we were thinking that maybe it was because... Oh.
An ace.
Wow. I'm actually doing well, somehow. We were thinking...
Avantage player.
We were thinking that when the system accesses audio Redbook tracks, that it's not actually going to be able to access anything else on the disc at that time. So music ends up being kind of a weird thing. Because if you don't want it to constantly get cut off over and over, then it can only play, I guess, during portions where the system does not have to access anything else. Am I awake? No, I am awake. I am psyched. Oh,
Oh, what a terrific volley.
to win this tennis match against my hated rival.
Égalité.
Provide your own music? Yes, I mean, you could buy some other quality Philips products, like a CD player, and play your own music
Avantage Garrett.
while you are playing tennis. Did you even think about that? When you're buying a CDI, you know, maybe at the same time you should ask for a separate CD player so you'd be able to play music while playing your games. See, Philips makes devices for all uses. They've got you covered no matter what you need. Did I keep the commentary in French? No, the commentator is speaking English, but he's barely saying anything.
He's done it. Garrett makes the break.
Ah, Garrett. Someday, Garrett. Someday, Victor Player will dethrone you. I think that's... no, I think that...
Reprise.
No. That's...
We'll take a break right now. Be back in a couple minutes.
Well, you're not going to be back. So that's tennis. If you're into tennis, it's actually not bad. I mean, it's not really anything I'd want to play right now, but I can see for the time that could have been an okay tennis game. Not going to disparage the good name of International Tennis Open, published by Philips Interactive Media France, produced by Infogrames. You can just imagine me with a mountain of CDI discs behind me. Oh, that's actually pretty accurate. It's a pretty accurate portrayal of what it looks like here. Alright, so this was the 7th disc. I don't know if I can actually play it. You thought I said I only had 8 games? No. 8 games came with it. I didn't say I only had 8 games. Well, actually, 8 discs came with it. This is the 7th disc. The 8th disc, I think I mentioned, was a CDI movie disc of Thelma and Louise, and we're not going to watch that, because it's a movie. So this is the last disc from the other pile, and that's when we get into some, well, something further. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this was meant to be played with a light gun, so I don't know if I can actually do anything with it. Okay. Oh, no, it seems like I can. And this is a pretty good time to look at the different controllers for the CDI. We have, like, this kind of trackball thing, and that's the standard remote control right there. The CDI mouse. And this is the trackball controller for children. It's big and colorful. The controller I have is not here. I have like a 3-button controller that looks more like a Genesis gamepad. It's not... I guess this was made later on, because I don't see it here. I'll just pick the remote control. Yes, give me an explanation of the CDI.
Choose your language.
Yep, did that.
Indicate which control instrument you are using.
Yep, way ahead of you.
Now you see the main menu.
Mm-hmm.
Game. Choose the level at which you want to play.
This is in depth.
Choose the number of shooters. Beginner. To start, press one of the action buttons.
Oh.
Instantly, the command pull is being activated and the target will appear.
Okay.
Point at the target by following it with your cursor. Press one of the action buttons and hit the target.
Now, if you think the tutorial seems like it is unnecessarily detailed, remember that this was made not for people who had played video games before, because those are for kids.
Intermediate. At this level, the target is moving faster and is more difficult to hit. Point at the target and press one of the action buttons to hit the target.
This is interactive multimedia software, which was a brand new thing. No one had ever actually seen anything like this before. So it was necessary to have this level of painful detail in the tutorial.
Advanced. This is the most difficult and exciting level. Point at the target, move with it, put your cursor ahead of the target. This is called making the lead picture, and fire by pressing one of the action buttons.
Pull! I don't know why any of you are bringing up Duck Hunt. Yes.
Here you can see which shooter is next.
Duck Hunt did have a mode that was exactly like this.
If you choose this function, you will have an aerial view of the game you are playing.
But clearly, that does not compare to the multimedia experience we're getting now. You saw a picture of a real person there. You didn't get that on the Nintendo.
This function gives a survey of the scores of all players.
It's taking its time, isn't it?
Here you can see the current score.
It's really...
You can end the program with exit.
It just wants to make sure that everything has sunken in. Okay. And we could go through those tutorials for all of these things, I guess, but let's not do that. Let's just go to the game and maybe we'll just do one. We'll just do one and see how this goes. Alright, see there's a picture of a real person right there. You don't get that with Duck Hunt. Bull! Oh, my interactive shooting skills have a lot to be desired. Bull! Oh, no, there we go. Did it. Bull! Bull! Oh, they come from different locations now. That's how they're mixing it up. Bull! Bull! Oh, my aim is a little too high, I guess. Oh, where is it going to come from this time? Bull! It's coming right at me. Bull! This looks like it controls fantastically. Bull. Oh, yeah. You can see how... Okay, I guess I only get 2 shots as part of each go. I mean, yeah, it controls as good as it looks. Bull! Bull! Man, things are getting really advanced now. Bull!
Pull!
You know, maybe that's enough shooting. Maybe that's enough of that. Maybe we can go on to something else. So that was the 7th disc. Like I said, Thelma and Louise was the 8th disc. So, I got the CDI some weeks ago, and since then I have been procuring a number of games through perhaps nefarious means. Oh yes. Listen to that stack of discs. So many discs. So many of them. And I don't know what's on any of these, so I can see what the names are, but I don't really know what any of these games are, so we're gonna find out together. Alright, Philip CDI. Time to interact. I wouldn't steal a car. Well, I mean... No, I wouldn't. I would not steal a car. That is very true. You know, think about it like this. The CDI feeds on software. It's a tragedy if it does not get to play as much software as possible. It's like a child who does not have enough food to eat. Well, you would consider it to be a worthy cause to try to get food by any means necessary to feed a child, right? So the CDI needs software. And I think we have some pretty good software from what we're seeing right here. So this is Atlantis, The Last Resort. I have no idea what game this is. The music is a little bit loud. Okay, we can do something about that. Okay. So the CDI is, like I said, it's like a child that really needs nutrition. I am giving it its nutrition, so I don't know how you could have anything against that. What are the options in Atlantis, The Last Resort? Yep, music and sound effects. Yeah, we want both of those on. Alright. Let's see what this is. Do I want it to be on easy or tricky or hard? Well, I don't think I even need to take a vote. I think everyone wants this to be tricky. Oh no, one of those skeletons is falling behind. Alright. This is how we're starting, I guess. I don't know what's going on. What's happening right now? What? Wait, what? Okay. Oh, all right. It's a first-person shooter. Yep, Doom style. And off we go. See, I guess I have ammo. No. Want to go? Okay, there is music. All right, let me see how we're gonna do this. There's a spinning black cube. Let's see if I can use my gun. Okay, yes, guns are working. Actually, it's too much of a compliment to say this is Doom style. This is the Wolfenstein engine, isn't it? Oh, they're glasses. I missed those glasses. I should probably get them. I'm sure I'll need the glasses. No, I can't get the glasses. I don't know why. Oh man, this is so low res. I can't even see what anything's happening. What is anything? That's a skeleton? I guess it is. Oh, it's hard to look at. Oh man, this... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn this music up. These are some tunes we're hearing right now. So I guess that led to a dead end. I suppose is what happened. So... Is there a map? Yeah, there's kind of a map here. So yeah, it looks like that led to a dead end. I guess I should just go back the other way? Are the walls made out of wool? I mean, I don't know what anything is made... Oh, anything is made out of. Like, I guess this is stone right here. What's that? Is that a thing? It might be a thing. Can't shoot it, I guess. Oh, no! Flying enemies! Oh, I guess we're at the beach? Oh, is that a sandworm? Alright, I guess I'm picking up ammo. That's what the black crates are, with the skull on it. Oh, it's so much fun interacting with this first-person shooter. Can't tell you how much fun this is. Alright, so... Alright. Oh, what? I guess I can't go through here? What is that? It's like a force field, I guess? And there's some logo right here. Can I interact with it? Oh, okay. I think I did. I think I interacted with the wall and turned the force field off. How... Cassiocore, you're asking me how the controls are? They are, as you might, what they look like, I guess. They're not any better than what this looks like. Let's say the game controls as well as it looks. Let's put it like that. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that intro. Are we gonna get more FMVs like that? Or... I'm not sure what that intro had to do with anything. Alright, good. I was almost out of ammo. What's my impression of this game so far? It's... Yeah, maybe if we get further in, I'll have... Oh, I'm firing rockets. I'll have a more of an educated impression of what this game is all about. How did I change weapons? I'm sorry I'm not talking too much, but all of my attention really is focused on this thing that we're seeing in front of us right now. Okay. Wow, that guy took me out pretty quick. Alright, are we starting from the beginning? Is that what we're doing here? Yeah, we are. Maybe we'll come back to this someday. Probably not. I would be interested to see where what that intro FMV was supposed to be and where this is supposed to go. But, oh man, it is rough. This is a rough game to play. I mean, it hurts the eyes to actually play this, so it would take a lot of getting used to try to continue on with Atlantis: The Last Resort. Whew, so, just getting over what we just experienced. I really hope most of these are not first-person shooters, because this really is not the best system for that genre. The graphics would have been stunning if we had just picked up the glasses. Yeah, if only I had picked that up. Would have turned into Quake. Probably. Were we the skeleton? I mean, we seem to be in, like, a tank or something, so I don't know where that came from. This is Laser Lords. I remember some years ago seeing the Freelance Astronauts play some of this, and it seemed pretty special. It seemed pretty special.
Your seatbelt. The void is in great danger, warrior.
All right.
The Star-Lord Sabaddon has violated cosmic law by manifesting himself in the material plane. He is a being of great greed. He wants to hold the void in the palm of his hand, to carry it like a jewel. To achieve this, he has created a diabolic machine.
Oh no.
On Ravana, he has built a voidal implosion condensation engine. When activated, it will condense the void into the condensation crystal. I am the Star-Lord. I have been sent from the Interzone to enlist a mortal to confront Sarbaddon. My powers in the material plane are limited. I will guide your ship and give you instruction. I offer a few taras to help you begin.
Thanks.
I also grant the gift of the cat.
The what?
8 times I will intervene to save you from death. On the 9th death, I must return you to your world.
Okay.
This quest is dangerous. Many have failed before you. However, one warrior wrested the condensation crystal from Sarbaddon. Now it has been lost. Find the condensation crystal, warrior. If Sarbaddon gets it first, he will activate the vice, and the void will be destroyed.
So this seems pretty good. Alright, so I guess the game's beginning. Yep, here we go. We're in a spaceship to begin with.
I suggest that you begin your quest on Luxor. Find Petra. Learn the sooth song. Awaken Seb.
Okay, we're traveling through space, and we have to go to planets. The one we're starting off is Luxor, and I should probably beam down to it and try to find something. All right, yes. So this is Laser Lords. This is how it controls. We have a menu.
Who are you talking to, warrior?
I can, let's see, I think I can punch. Yeah. And can I go down that? Yep, there. Okay, there we go. We're making progress. So yeah, side-scrolling adventure game. We're going from planet to planet, and we're trying to find something on this planet. I wasn't really sure what he said. We had to go down to Luxor, which is this planet, and find something. So, I mean, I guess when we find some people and talk to them, we'll get a better idea of what the situation is down here and what can we do. Alright, we found someone to talk to. Alright, so let's bring up the menu, and let's hail.
What's this? Another starman! By Sisis, where is the hero promised by prophecy?
This game has personality. I like this so far. Okay, so we're another starman. What is this? What, am I the hero? I don't know. So we're Starman. We can pick keywords. The keywords in this are Starman, Sysis, Hero, Prophecy. Let's just do this in order, I guess.
Hundreds have come in quest of the seal, bumblers and fools every one, and all wearing the same stupid costume.
Costume, huh? Is it the costume we're wearing? Has our lizard friend been sending a number of people here, and maybe they've all failed? Titan, you're demanding a full LP of this game? Well, I have not played this game at all, really, so I guess we are experiencing this together. We'll figure out how, if we are going to continue on with the full game, I guess.
Only the seal will open Seb's crypt. You must kill Haker and take it to the temple. I beg you, do not give it to the priest.
She really does not want us to give it to the priest. We need to get the seal to open the crypt, and we must kill Haker and take it to the temple. Who's Seb?
He who built the temple and the shrine of life, son of Sysis and Koptos, shall free Luxor from strife.
Alright, they have some kind of prophecy going on. He who built the temple, Seb, son of Sysis and Koptos. Luxor is in a whole lot of strife right now. What's the Shrine of Life all about?
The fountain and garden of Sysis is hidden in the city. If you discover the key, you may smell the flowers of Luxor and hear Petra sing.
That sounds lovely. Who's Petra?
The chosen of Sysis tends the garden in the Shrine of Life and sings the sacred songs. She awaits the hero who will awaken Seb.
This is a lot to take in. This is a lot of information to remember. Sacred songs, you say?
I am sworn to sing only the first verse of the sooth song.
Do you... Oh!
Our mother Sysis is our source. She blesses, heals, and feeds. When prophecy fulfills its course, we'll plant once more her seeds.
She has the voice of an angel. We learn verse 1 of the Sooth Song. Hopefully there will be more people to sing to us. Okay, so it looks like I can sit...
You have no words, warrior.
I guess maybe I'll learn words that I can say to get responses? Okay, well, let's talk about this hero.
When one who flies among stars kills Haker with a golden sword, Seb shall rise from his crypt. Luxor's glory shall be restored.
So what about this Haker?
Covered with impenetrable scales, she strikes with a scorpion's tail. 1,000 men in quest of the seal will die in agony to make her meal.
It does sound menacing. Seal's the only thing I can pick, I guess. So we've already seen this. Crypt?
Inside the ancient temple, the crypt of Seb is concealed. To him who brings the Sabine seal, the crypt shall be revealed.
All right, we've learned something from her. I don't know if there's anything else we need. Maybe let's... What's name? Okay.
I am Baka. I was a young woman when Argos attacked. 80 years I've watched them steal our grain.
All right, so Argos has enslaved these people for a long time. What about grain?
Our fields feed the empire, yet no one can live on grain alone. Because Argos has burned our gardens, we barely survive.
Okay, so this actually seems like an important planet to the Empire because they rely on Luxor to feed them, I guess. So maybe we could harm the Empire. We could put a dent into it if we could free this world.
What didn't we grow? Fruits and flowers, vegetables, herbs for healing, nuts and seeds. Now we grow nothing but grain.
Is this game a hidden gem? Well, I don't think we can say that for sure as of yet, but it seems promising. And, okay, what about Argos?
I'll never forget how they set our villages on fire and slaughtered us like ants. I curse them and the Coptoans who give them our grain.
Coptoans?
Gold and grain, that's all they care for. What sort of holy men would burn the shrines of Sisis and make her people slaves?
Gold, you say?
Gold? What good is it? You can't eat it. It won't make a shovel or pan.
It's true. You can't really use gold for any of those things. I don't think I have anything to offer. No, I have money. I could offer her something, but don't really have no reason to right now. Recite?
Your knowledge is incomplete.
Alright, I can't recite the song because I only know the one thing. Alright, I mean, I guess that's all we can... Well, I don't know if there's anything else we could learn from her. Anything we could, do here? Okay. Alright, someone in here. Let's see what this is about.
Come in. Have some jiva. Do you have any news from the void?
I would love some jiva, my friend.
You have received the thing you seek.
I have received jiva. I like to know what it is.
My friend, you are in for a treat. Jiva wakes me in the morning and cools me at night. Many a starman returns to taste my brew.
Some kind of coffee, perhaps.
I can tell you're not from Luxor. What are you after? Gold? Glory?
I'm really not after either of those things, so please tell me about Luxor.
What's here but some lizards, some crumbling buildings, and endless fields of grain? You came a long way for nothing, my friend.
There surely must be something important here, if our lizard friend sent us.
I could grow 10 times the grain I do now, but for what? To feed the fat belly of Argos? Ha!
So he could work harder if he felt that his grain was going to it for a good cause, but if all it's going to do is feed Argos, then he's not going to work too hard.
Argos is the hub of a cruel empire that grinds Luxor into dust. I will always hate the empire because of my son.
Your son, you say? Can I ask about the son? I can.
Atem was kidnapped
What?
15 years ago. I'm sure some rich Argosian paid much for him. If only I had a token that he lives.
Okay, so the King of Games was kidnapped by the Argosians. Surely he is somewhere out in the galaxy playing card games. I guess this is the quest to get a token.
I'm sure he wears an amulet. It is the family seal. If you meet him, say Raman to him. If he gives you the amulet, I will richly reward you.
Okay, so I guess we're learning a word?
What's that about, Starman?
You have no words, Warren.
No, I have to learn ramen. Because I'm gonna have to say that at some point. Okay, let's see if I can get back to that. Sun? Token. I can't pick anything else except Raman. Is there any way of remembering that? The only tools we have are bare hands. And some jiva. Okay, so... Oh, alright. We have to do that manually. So, that's... Okay, that seems a little tricky. That seems like that's, we, could potentially miss out on words that we have to remember if we're not aware at the time that we're going to need that later. So, that seems like that's something that could be tricky. So, we have a word. Okay, we have retained a word. What's your name?
Call me Raman. I grow the finest grain on Luxor. I would be rich, except for Argos.
All right, so his name is Ramen itself.
What good is gold to a man who's lost his son? All the riches in the void couldn't ease my grief.
Tell us about the void, I suppose.
Come now, you're the traveler. Surely you know more about the void than I.
David Duchovny asking about you can forget words. Is our vocabulary limited? So yeah, maybe we only have a limited list of words we can learn. All right, we got some Jiva and we got a word. We have a potential quest. So maybe that's enough for right now. Let's take a look around, see if there's anyone else we can find. Are we Pokemons? Yes, I believe that we are extremely Pokemons. Hello, little child.
Never talk to strangers because there could be dangers. But if they are nice strangers, they'll get down on one knee.
I can do that.
I am Nebka. I know lots of rhymes. My mother taught them to me.
Nebka, are you really going to talk to anyone who gets down on one knee? Especially when you tell them that they need to get down on one knee? That seems flawed, Nebka. And yes, someone mentioning she kind of looks like Shelley Duvall. Yes, kinda. Alright, what about these rhymes?
Monsters in the sewers, monsters in the streets. Hagar and Remran are monsters, and so are all the priests.
This is a pretty depressing rhyme, Nebka. I guess you live on a pretty depressing planet, enslaved by the Empire and all.
The Hagar hides inside her hole, down in the sewer deep. The hero who crawls like a mole kills her to end Seb's sleep.
Maybe we might do that.
The starman from a distant star will come to Luxor on his quest. With a gold sword he'll kill Hagar and raise Seb from his rest.
A starman from a distant star is gonna come here, get a gold sword, and kill Hagar. So, I don't know, maybe we might end up doing that. Nah. What about starmen, child?
Lots of men come to waken Seb. My daddy was one. But he met my mother and decided to stay.
Wait, your father is a starman? Where is your father? I think that we might have something in common.
He was a starman just like you. The Koptoans took him away after I was born.
Alright, so it looks like her father has not been around. What about these Koptoans?
I don't like the Koptoans. They took my daddy away when I was a baby. And now they've ruined our garden.
Yeah, I mean, those things are completely equal. I agree.
My mother grew flowers to sell in Amentet. The Koptoans burned our garden and poisoned the ground so it would never grow again.
Well, that's just mean. Why would they do that? What about these flowers?
They were very pretty, and they smelled so good. But the Koptoans say it's wrong to grow them. That's why they burned our garden.
Why would they think that? Let's see. What about Amentet? What's that about?
The city's very scary. It's full of monsters, and you have to know the password to get in.
Do you know the password?
If you want to go into the city, to walk or crawl or creep, please remember this little ditty. The password is Seb Sleep.
You can get her to say anything as long as it's in a rhyme. Okay, let's see if we can remember this. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Okay, there we go. I have remembered the password. Who is your mother, Nebka?
Mummy's very sick. I sent for Sadi, but she never came. If Mummy dies, I'll be all alone. Oh, if only I had some elixir.
Alright, so Mother is on, it's not doing too well, I guess. Sadi, I assume, is some kind of doctor, and, she needs elixir. Where can we get that?
Elixir can make anyone well, but it costs a lot. You have to bring it from another planet.
Oh my, I guess that would explain why it costs so much.
She can make people well just by saying some words. I sent for her weeks ago, but she never came.
So maybe we should look for this Sati. She seems to be some sort of magical person. Alright, I guess that's enough from her for right now.
What are you doing in my workshop? Stay away from my money. Are you one of Usurt's thieves?
That you probably do not have many friends. You're gonna accuse anyone who comes into your house of trying to steal your money. Who's Usurt?
That pig runs a gang, see? 3 times they've hit me. They got my prize necklace.
I wonder if that could be a quest.
Took me 3 months to make it. The day I finished, someone stole it. Usurt's been showing it around, and I'll pay to get it back.
Oh, will you now?
Do I look like the kind of guy who'd cheat you? Listen, all you got to do is go to Usurt's shop and grab the necklace out of his vault.
Alright, where's this shop? Alright, I guess I've read everything that he has to offer. What's his name?
Name's Sinui. What's it to you?
Yeah, this really doesn't mean anything to me, Sinui. I guess I can't really do anything with you until I get that necklace back. Yes, these art styles are quite something. I mean, I guess there was not an artist on staff who could actually draw, so, you know, they decided just, you know, make everything out of clay. That'll probably be... That'll do well. There's a lizard. Alright, so it looks like we have to get into... Oh, there's someone here. Seems like this person might be dangerous.
Halt, alien. Speak the password or be gone.
Variety of accents on this world. Okay, so we should know the password.
Enter Amentet. Don't do anything suspicious, or the whip of Koptos will be on your back.
Well, maybe you can tell me something more about Amentet since you are a local.
Not even the Argosians can breach these walls. The wealth of Luxor is stored inside. You think we're primitive? Already, the Empire depends on our grain. One day the great god Koptos will be feared in the void.
Alright. What about, what is this one day you're talking about?
We will burn the fields and arm the people. While the void quakes with hunger, we will slaughter the Argosian dogs.
I mean, I guess if we all have to have something to live for, I guess this is yours, but alright.
Beneath their rich robes, they're immoral and empty. We'll strike their soft bellies and leave them bleeding like pigs.
You think about this a lot, don't you? What's your name?
I, Merkent, a priest of Koptos, keep the gate of Amentet. No one enters except through me.
Obviously a very important person. Alright, we've gotten through. Let's go inside and see what we can find in here. So it seems that the immediate thing we need is to try to find that necklace. No voice acting? Who are you? No, I guess not everyone is voice acting. They just didn't get around to this person, I guess.
My name is Haas.
Oh, wait, no!
You can trust me. I've run this shop for 20 years.
Alright, it just takes a little while to get the words out.
Well, I can tell by your smell you're not from Luxor. Don't worry, my friend. I'm glad to sell you whatever you need. And at a bargain.
I like to imagine that it's just one person who's doing all the voices.
It depends on where you're going. Are you visiting the temple or venturing into the sewers?
Is it a common thing for people to venture into the sewers?
If I was going into the lower city, I'd take a strong rope and a sturdy sword. I have several thick coils spun from neutro stalks and rigged with hooks. Ideal for making tight ropes. At 49 taras, they're cheap.
Look, I mean, we're just a tourist here. I mean, and we're talking about buying ropes to make tight ropes so we can go into the sewers. I think this is just going way too fast. Let's look around a bit and see if we can find that one store that has that amulet. Or that necklace, I should say. The amulet is going to be on another planet entirely. It's the one that the King of Games has. Hello.
Hey, baby. How's it hanging? You want to talk taras?
I mean, I have a few, I guess.
I've got talk that will set you straight. But talk costs. In fact, it's 10 taras for the list.
So she's got talk that we need, I guess. Alright, I guess I'll offer some taras. And see what she has to say.
Listen, the way to the Haker costs 60 taras. How to stab her 50, 40 for inside dope. How about it, baby? You're gonna help me make my dime?
I guess we'll help her make her dime. Okay. 60 for the way to the Haker. Okay.
You really want it, don't you, baby? Must be lonely in the void. I'll let you play in the garden for 200 taras.
I thought they burned down the garden. At least that's what the kid told us. I don't know what you're referring to. But I mean, we're gonna offer 60, I suppose, to find out the way to the Haker.
You got to crawl through the sewer and plant a vine seed to climb up her hole. Be careful, baby. The Haker can sting.
Alright, we gotta go through the sewer, plant the vine seed, and pull up someone's hole. I don't know, I mean, that's not really what we came here for to do, but, I mean, I guess this is where we're going. Let's recite some more. Sorry, offer some more.
Baby, nothing but the sword of Seb will penetrate. Split on up to Argos. Maybe you got the valor to get it.
She's so enthusiastic about, the sword that we're going to use to penetrate the Haker. I mean, I didn't know that that's what we were going to be doing here, but she seems excited about it. I don't know what any of you were talking about this not being appropriate for children. We're just talking about how we're going to get the sword and defeat the Haker. I'm pretty sure that's what this conversation is about. So we can also offer 40 for the inside dope, I believe is what she said.
Listen up. Go through Baka to talk with Sati. Grease Hathor with some grog. Don't give the Coptate anything but gold.
Alright, so we are going to have to talk with Sati. Let's see, Hathor wants grog, Aether's drunk, and the Coptate, they're only interested in gold. Alright, I mean, this is some inside dope we're getting. And she also said we could offer 200 to play in the garden, so I guess we should do that, whatever that is.
You have received the thing you seek.
I got a thing.
Oh, baby. Hard cash turns my key. Here's the Gamean crystal. Sati moved the lock. Ask her about it.
We turned her key and we got a crystal. I'm sure that, I'm sure there's some kind of metaphor to that. Not that I would know anything about it. Alright, let's see what this fellow... Maybe we can pay 200 taras to play in this fellow's garden.
Listen, I've got my own problems. You want to help out? Then buy me a drink.
He's got his problems. I don't know. I guess we should probably help him out and buy him a drink.
Hathor, I used to be a Captoan. Now look at me. One step away from the sewers.
Hey, what happened to you? Hathor, you're the person we're supposed to ply with grog.
Used to whip myself every day for captors. Sanctified plenty of peasants. Those were the days.
Ah, nostalgia. The days of whipping and torturing peasants. Days like that will never come back.
Means whipping a peasant until he bleeds and screams in fear of captors.
I mean, we all have fun in our own ways. What about the sewers, Kether?
Stinks. Rimrin all over. Seb, give me a drink. You know, drink. Nutra beer, paddy wine, seed grog, something to deaden a poor man's pain.
He really wants a drink. So I guess maybe if we can find a bar or something, maybe we can buy something. But as far as right now, I don't think we're getting anything else from Kether. There's a pleasure planet called Formax. I am sure. You mean things like, games, like playing pool and arcade games, that kind of thing? That kind of pleasure planet? I don't think he wants the Jiva. I think he wants, just straight liquor. We could try the Jiva. I don't think it's what he wants, though.
Alien, huh? Wandering around like you live here. You're not too smart.
Well, that kind of sounds like a voice I could make.
Aliens and peasants are fair game for cadets. I'll cut you up.
Oh, abuse of authority.
Just let some drunk wander in. I'll feed his legs to the rim.
I mean, there is a drunk over 2 screens to the left, if you're interested.
I'm Rerek, a stat quo cadet. An alien head would make a good trophy.
I did not do voice acting for Laser Lords. I would not have been against it if, I had been old enough at the time the game was being made. Stat quo? What is that? That's a word we have not seen yet.
We're the ones who make you quake.
I'm not getting anything. Oh, no, we're fighting. What? We're fighting. Combat's happening. He has a weapon, and I am losing. Yeah, that did not go well. Okay, so okay, that did not turn out well. Do we have a save function? Not really. Oh wait, let's look about this fighting. What's this about?
To engage in hand-to-hand combat, hold down button 2 and move the director to punch or kick. While pressing button 2, move the director forward to punch and backward to kick. As you gain combat skills, press button 2 and move the director up for a flying kick, down for a sweep kick, and diagonally up to flip. You can arm yourself with a weapon by going to your tool chest, selecting Use, then selecting the weapon. To fight with the weapon, hold down button 2 and move the director to guide the strike or shot. When you are fighting, pay attention to your life force, warrior. It is better to be a live coward than a hero who dies in futile battle.
So when he says the director, I think he means the D-pad. So let's see. Gonna hold down button 2.
Who are you talking to, warrior?
Oh, I can jump. Okay, yeah, I can jump by pressing up. Okay, there we go. Hold down button 2, press forward on the D-pad, I punch. Back is also punch, up is also punch, down is also punch. Didn't he say something about kicking? Thought he did. But holding down button 2 and everything is punch. Yep, little jumps. Yep, look at these jumps. Up, 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 up. Let's try giving this guy some Jiva. I don't know if that's what he wants, but we might as well try it. No, not Taurus. Jiva. Oh, actually, I probably just have to talk to him first.
Listen,
I know.
I've got my own problems. You want to help out? Then buy me a drink.
Nah, not that.
See, I'm suffering. Now go away or buy me a drink.
He's not interested in the Jiva. He wants something a little harder than that. Please make jump my main mode of transportation. Yep, here we go. We're jumping. Now, is he going to attack me when I come over here, or are we good? Okay, I can't go down the ladder. He's in the way.
Alien, huh? Wandering around like you live here. You're not too smart. I'm Rerek, a stat quo cadet. An alien head would make a good trophy.
Okay, I don't want to ask about stat quo, because he'll attack me.
That's right. I already got my honor badge.
What's that about?
Got it for burning down an old woman's house. I'll get a gold star for what I do to you.
Man, stat quo does not sound very friendly. You got a badge for burning down an old woman's house. I don't think I like stat quo. What house is that?
Old witch had a house full of illegal seeds until I torched it. Killed her cat, too.
Well, I'm sure the cat was harboring illegal seeds as well. I can only assume. Let's see. Gold star. What about that?
Once I get starred by stat quo, I can join the Star Force. I just need a trophy.
I cannot ask anything else except stat quo, and he's gonna attack me if I ask about stat quo. Don't know if offering him money is gonna do anything. I'll offer him 100 towers.
Shut your fat mouth!
He's insulted that I would try to bribe him. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I cannot fight him without a weapon. I don't think I can. Don't we have a password? We do. We used a password to get in here. He is not interested in a password. I mean, I could try it, but he does not seem to, be too interested in letting me past here.
Alien, huh? Wandering around like you live here. You're not too smart. Shut your fat mouth!
Yeah, he doesn't want to know about it. Alright, I'll try to punch him. I'll try to punch him before he attacks me and see what happens. My audio cut out for 15 seconds? Doesn't seem like anything should have changed. Recite the Soothe song? I cannot. I only have part of it, and I don't think that's what you think it is. It's not the Soothe song. I believe that is the Sooth song. Yeah. Which means the truth. Not something that will soothe him. Alright, let's try to do this thing. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Hey.
Warrior, a life has been lost.
I know.
You must pay more attention to your life force.
I'm sorry, Lizard Man.
I cannot continually intervene.
I know, I know. We are from space, why did we die? So as the Lizard Man said, he can revive us. However, on the 9th time, he has to return us back to Earth and we lose. So we died, but he brought us back. Alright, let's just see before we move on to something else for right now. Oh yeah, some music's playing. Let's see if we can do anything here. What's the computer? Okay, we can't save the game here. We have to go back to our ship to do it, I see. We cannot save while we're on the planet, I guess. Oh, different music. Fancy. Where else can we go? Luxor, Fornax, Tecton, Ravana, Hive, And woo! Let's go to Fornax. I heard there's like arcade games there. Hey.
Greetings to you, Space Cadet.
Hi.
I've been lost in the void for 100 years.
Wow.
Because a magnetic field has scrambled my homing device.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to get a tow or something? No, we're just leaving him here? Alright.
Be wary when you walk the halls of Fornax, warrior. It is a hedonistic spaceship. Its book, the Omegan Ode.
Good? Let's beam down, see what it's all about. Well, okay. Not really what I expected, I guess. It looked kind of militaristic to me.
All right, Space Face. Say the Fornax code or beam off. You're stinking up the joint.
Uh-oh. We need a password to get into Fornax. And, apparently we stink. Look, we have not been able to take a shower since we went on this space adventure. What's this code about?
You're blowing it, drool lip. Better beam off before you get Fornaxed.
Do I want to get Fornaxed?
Don't blow your wad, Buster. There's a bounty on paupers. And don't wander around. Plenty of folks will cut your throat for a Tara.
But I thought blowing our wad was the entire reason that people come to well, we don't want to wander around. We're gonna... I mean, it sounds like a pretty dangerous place. I thought it was a more fun place than this. Because, you know, when they said Pleasure Planet, I kind of thought it was going to be like Risa from Star Trek.
Erectum. Fornax Patrol. Badge 23. I make sure the right folks get in and the wrong stay out.
This sounds like a really bad version of Risa, and he's badge 33, and he is going to keep us out if we don't know what the password is, because that means that we're not one of the right folks.
They know the code and have the cash to Fornaxicate. We run a class casino.
It's a classy joint here.
Space trash drifting through.
We only want high-class peoples coming in here with the desires to do the Fornaxicating. And you have to have the code to do that. So, tell us about Fornaxicating.
What are you, a retard? Listen, play as long as you got teas. Keep what you win. Don't whine if you get Fornaxed. Got it?
That's some inappropriate language here, Erectus. We have T's. I guess they're talking about Taras.
Taras, Spitbrain. Got to have cash to Fornaxicate. You can always sell stuff in the bazaar if you run out.
I don't really have too much to sell unless anyone's interested in Jiva. It comes from off-world.
Lots of space cadets sell stuff here so they don't get Fornaxed. You'll be surprised what turns up.
I will be surprised at what twins up. Seb sleeps?
Get out of here.
He is not impressed. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to beam up. Obviously, I have to get the password from another planet somewhere. Alright, let's take a visit to Woo! Oh no. It's denied. I guess Planet Woo is in a forbidden zone. Alright, Tecton, what about that? Sounds like a real technological place.
Come on! Yeah! Yeah, give me some sugar.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, why did we see that? Was that just a little interlude that we don't do anything with?
On Tecton, you must learn the 4 analects of confusion and attempt to make contact with the variable.
Whatever you say, Lizard God. I mean, I don't know what any of that means. Alright, let's beam down to Tecton, see what's on here. Okay, no one here to stop us, at least not right away. Hail, robot!
Welcome to Tecton Organic. Scan input. Humanoid model XY3B. No bionics. Very well. You may proceed through Prime Pyramid.
I like how for the robot voice, instead of trying to come up with some synthesized speech, they just decided to have a voice actor talk like this. Hello, human. Welcome to the robot planet. Let's find out about Tecton. Bionics. Can we get bionics?
Enhancing organic materials with computer circuitry and resilient casings create units far superior to native organics or pure robotics.
How do we get some of that?
Organics become disillusioned, wear out and die, or kill each other in quest of wealth and power. It is a most inefficient way of being.
I hear that. Any suggestions on how we can get some of these bionics?
Input assimilator droid. I scan all incoming organics and enter their genetic information into the internal databanks of Tecton.
You're scanning my DNA? I guess that's what you're saying.
Tecton is populated by sentient droids who are, with the exception of the variable, linked through organic interface with the autocrat.
So much to learn about this planet. So, Lizard God did mention the variable. What is that?
The variable's chamber is strictly off-limits to organics and may not be entered without a valid entry chip.
So maybe we have to become a bionic and get an entry chip in order to come face-to-face with the variable, whatever that is.
We are sentient bionic beings, linked through organic interface with the autocrat.
What is this autocrat?
The autocrat of Tecton contains the enhanced organic brain of the progenitor, co-fusion. All data is processed and channeled through him.
The co-fusion has been mentioned at some point.
The pure organic co-fusion built the great droid race from the rubble of Tecton. Our society maintains serenity through his analects. The analects direct and inspire us. Within them, all right action is contained. I am permitted to reveal the first analect of confusion.
Okay.
Confusion says, the functional unit can be content only if it strives towards optimal production.
So, okay, co-fusion, like, okay, Confucius, gotcha. Okay, so at least we've learned something. We've learned one of the analects, and I guess we're probably going to need all of them, no matter, I don't know how many there might be. Okay, we're going to take a break in a couple minutes. Let's maybe see what the other planets look like before we do that. Maybe we'll meet some other friends on the way to, Ravana.
I am Warga, a bionic warrior created by Sarpedon? If Zindo did not protect you, I would void you from the void.
You truly fearsome. So he just wanted to stop us in the middle of our hyperspace trek, just to tell us that he could kill us if he wanted to.
Sarpedon's lair is buried deep inside Ravana. Many fierce warriors protect him. Use all your skills.
Wow, not just some of them, but all of them. Alright, let's see what Ravana looks like. Don't know who the Serpedon is or what we're going to need to do here, but no one to greet us. Still no one. We're going... Oh. Alright, here's someone.
Who are you talking?
Oh no, it's just fighting. Okay, I guess this is probably the villain planet, where everyone's gonna be enemies. That's what I'm getting from this. And we have no weapons, so we're gonna eventually have to find a weapon at some point. One more planet to look at. These in a different order? Yeah, they are. Okay, the only one we have not been in so far is the Hive. We cannot go to the Hive. Okay. Maybe we should... Yep, just save the game. Let's see what that demo is. What is that about? Music a little late kicking in.
How you doing, spaceman?
Doing all right?
It sure do look like load of trouble down on Luxor.
Does seem like it, doesn't it?
I suggest that you begin your quest on Luxor. Find Petra, learn the Sooth Song, awaken Seb.
Alright, so those were the things that we have to do on Luxor. Find Petra, get all the pieces of the Sooth Song, and awaken Seb. And, I don't know, I chose Demo, and it just took me here. I don't know why. But, the game does want us to start with Luxor. In any case, though, oh, hold on. Is it picking options? Yeah, it is. Slowly. So is this maybe some kind of attract mode, where if you wanted to put this in the CDI, and just have it run while, you know, potential customers would walk by? I guess that's what this is?
3DI, a probe droid scanning the void for signs of intelligent life. Obviously, information concerning you would be totally useless for our data banks.
Oh, we're just inferior human. Yeah, so I guess that's what we're looking at right now. We're looking at the attract mode. Even though it's a rather slow one, that's what this is.
In the Gymnasium of Argos, you can teach your body fighting skills. The commercial code guides the Empire of Argos.
Well, we can teach ourselves fighting skills on Argos, so maybe that's someplace we can improve our fighting ability. But for right now, I think we're going to take a break. I think Laser Lords has a lot of potential. I think we're gonna be, I think we'll be spending some time with it in the coming weeks, and we're gonna try to... I think this is going to be one of the CDI games that we'll try to figure out our way all the way through. So, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back in around 10 minutes, and we'll continue on with something else on this magical system.
We understand you've allied yourself with Zindo. Don't be such a damn fool. Do you realize how many have died for that quest?
Harumph, harumph, harumph. Just not thrilled with our choice of aligning ourselves with Zindo. Sorry, old man, but that's apparently the quest. But for right now, it's time to take a little break. Be back in a few minutes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back from intermission. Time to continue on with these wonderful pieces of interactive software that we have been enjoying tonight. So, like I said, we're probably going to get back to Laser Lords at another time, because that seemed very interesting, and that seemed like something that I would like to see what happens all the way through. Let's continue on with something else for right now. No, Castle, we're not playing games. This is multimedia we're dealing with here. It's the 90s. Played something from Infogrames Multimedia earlier. That was the tennis game. What else might have they put on the CDI? Well, there's no title screen, I guess, but it is something called Chaos Control. And, we can see it is not in English. So, let's, I'm gonna guess that's new game. I guess let's start and see what this is.
Zweite Gruppe, bleiben Sie in Verteidigungsposition. Vorsichtig, okay?
Keine Sorge, Leutnant.
Okay, an alle Gruppen, Achtung und vorwärts.
Mal los.
Engage.
Alright, we're engaging. Alright, we're in a Alright, we got a cursor on screen. We're shooting these ships. Alright, it may not be in English, but I think the language of... Well, it's taking place in America anyway, as we can see there, by the presence of the Statue of Liberty. This game, obviously, though, has the universal language of shooting stuff up, moving a cursor on the screen, and shooting the alien ships. Doesn't seem like we have any kind of ammo or anything.
Fire.
What?
Engaged.
Oh, what? Okay, I guess we're on the next stage, are we? I mean, there's the World Trade Center. In all its glory. So, why is New York being attacked by aliens? We really have not gotten any kind of backstory or anything as to what's happening. I mean, granted, any kind of backstory, I suppose, would have been in German, but... It does seem like the opening was just, a ship being shot out in space. I mean, I guess you really don't need too much of a backstory for aliens attacking. And you don't need music either, that's correct. No music needed here in Chaos Control. The non-stop sounds of guns? That's enough for what we're doing here, I guess. And we can tell that these aliens do not like commerce and trade, since they are attacking the World Trade Center. Did I do well? I guess?
Engaged.
Not much of a... Oh wait, music's playing. Music is playing. There's really not much of anything that's giving me a kind of response as to if I'm doing well or not. I mean, I have an energy meter. I can see that something's been hurting me. And I guess I've been finishing the stages. Yes, this is what NYC looks like. This is a photorealistic depiction. You don't actually have to travel to New York City now, because this is as real as it gets. How does this feel to play? Well, the only thing I'm actually doing as I'm playing the game is moving the cursor around on the screen. You know, I'm not actually doing anything else to control anything, because it is an on-rails game, as you can tell, probably. Someone mentioned something about light gun support. Yeah, maybe it would be fun with a light gun.
Don't shoot friends.
It's not very fun just controlling this with the controller, I can tell you that. Does this game have a tragedy behind it? I do not know anything about the history of the development of Chaos Control. Score just rises by itself. Yeah, I didn't notice that. That number just keeps going up, doesn't it? I don't know if anything I'm doing is affecting that number, but the score just keeps constantly going up for some reason.
Don't shoot friends.
Great in the arcade with a moving cockpit. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it would have been better with any other interface but the one that I'm playing with now. Just something like a flight stick, maybe? Imagine that being good with that. Maybe if you had a seat that had force feedback, you know, a rumble seat or something, so you could feel the G's. Seems considerably longer than the previous ones. That's correct, never stop shooting, there is never a reason. Oh no, boss! That's what this is, I think. It's some kind of cyber knight. And is it dead? I think it's dead.
Verteidigungsbatterien 105 bis 108 aktiviert. Alarmstufe Rot für Sicherheitsteams. Annäherung eines alliierten Schiffes auf 600. Feindliche Präsenz negativ. Sicherheitszone frei.
Alright, we're getting story here.
Öffnungsphase von Eingang A.
Oh. Oh, really?
Gratuliere zu Ihrer heutigen Vorstellung.
Okay.
Der Einsatz hat sich gelohnt.
Vielen Dank. Ein Jammer, dass die Sache auf dem Mars nicht so lief.
Aber sagen wir Schwammbrüder.
I did not know that this is how the cutscenes
Die
were.
Operation wird bald beginnen. Alle verfügbaren Truppen der Erde werden gerufen. Sie sollen die feindlichen Linien durchbrechen, das Keshran-Flaggschiff zerstören. Die Geschwaderführer erwarten ihre Befehle.
I don't know if the woman is us, or who any of these people are, or what they're talking about, or... I mean, it looks like that's a pilot right there. It looks like she's the pilot.
Das nehme ich gerne an. Dieses Mal wird es keine Niederlage geben.
Da wäre noch was, Major.
He's very stern.
Satelliten fingen Funksprüche auf.
You have a stern commander who was making the hard decisions, the decisions no one else wants to make.
Sie wollen sie vielleicht anhören.
Ich danke Ihnen.
Wir werden Sie jetzt alleine lassen. Wir sehen uns in 2 Stunden in der Kommandozentrale.
Verdammt, ich bin getroffen. Was ist los? Die Satelliten, sie an alle Einheiten, räumt die Gegend, räumt sie. Mein Arm, ich kann das Schiff nicht kontrollieren. Nachricht für Leutnant Darkill. Jessica, egal was passiert, ich werde immer auf deiner Seite sein.
Are we Jessica?
Wie konnte ich nur überleben? Major Darkill spricht hier. Geben Sie uns den General, sehr wichtig.
General hier.
General, wir sollten das ODS-Kontrollsystem überprüfen lassen. Ich habe ein schlechtes Gefühl.
Sie haben recht. Ich hörte gerade, wir hätten ein Problem mit dem ODS. Offensichtlich ist es unmöglich zu kontrollieren. Die Keshran haben vermutlich einen unbekannten Computervirus in das System gebracht. Damit wollen sie unsere Satelliten deaktivieren.
Oder vielleicht kontrollieren. Das ist wohl auch bei der Schlacht auf dem Mars passiert. Mein Team und ich waren auf einer höheren Umlaufbahn. Das rettete uns. General, wir können unseren Gegenangriff nicht starten, solange der verdammte Virus aktiv ist. Sonst werden wir von unseren eigenen Satelliten zerstört. Wir müssen diesen Virus vernichten.
Sie haben recht. Ich informiere Captain Nakamura, die Ingenieurin. Sie ist auf Level 5.
It is a pretty good haircut.
Ich bin Major Darkill. Ich weiß. Ich werde alles tun, um Ihnen zu helfen.
We another time and place?
Muss ich Ihnen einige Erklärungen geben über unser virtuelles System. Man sagt mir, das könnte uns helfen. Ja, die virtuelle Kontrolle löst unser Problem. Dieses System ist eine Weiterentwicklung der vielen virtuellen Welten in Verbindungsparks, aber mit einigen Verbesserungen. Dank Elektroden kann man direkt in ein Computersystem gehen, um Programme anzuwenden oder zu modifizieren. Und man braucht dazu keine andere Schnittstelle als den menschlichen Geist. Sie meinen, man kann den Virus direkt angreifen und bekämpfen?
We're standing stock still while our mouths move.
Auch erlaubt das System.
Whatever you do, do not move a
Ich melde
muscle.
mich freiwillig. Zuerst
Except
Informationen über
the
den
jaw.
Bei dieser Aktion werden Sie auf jeden Fall mit einem Computer verbunden. Im Kampf, da erhalten Neutronen direkte Schocks. Welche Folgen könnte das haben? Vielleicht fühlen Sie einen elektrischen Schock, verlieren Ihre Wahrnehmung oder Sie sterben einfach. Na toll. Aber ich werde nicht aufgeben. Wir müssen diesen Virus zerstören, egal was passiert. Ich verstehe. Jedenfalls haben Sie mehr Erfolgschancen als unsere besten Ingenieure. Also, wenn Sie bereit sind, dann muss ich nur Ihr Gehirnmuster in den Computer eingeben und Sie verbinden. Bereit? Ich bin bereit. Diese Box wird Sie vollständig isolieren, um jegliche sensorischen Interferenzen zu vermeiden, die negativ sein könnten. Entspannen Sie sich. Viel Glück.
Are we going into the Matrix?
Engaged.
Yes, we are. That is what we're doing. Why are we doing this? Are we fighting a computer virus? Is this how we fight the virus? No, this is exactly how viruses work. This is what your antivirus software is doing in your computer right now. And in fact, that's why a number of viral software needs to have an internet connection, because there is an actual live person somewhere who is strapped into a VR setup and is interfacing with your computer, so you know they can go in and kill the bugs that are slowing down your computer and making the pop-ups happen. Also, I don't know if the sound effects for Doom were public domain or what. I can clearly hear the plasma rifle sound effect in this game. Maybe that was just bought from like a stock CD of sound effects or something. Oh goodness. It's the ultimate computer virus.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch, Major Darke.
I think we're doing a good job.
Engage.
Nope, there's still more viruses to destroy on the virtual landscape of the information superhighway. We are in cyberspace. We are jacked in to the net, to the grid. And remember, if you die in the game, you die in real life. And every other 90s internet cliche I can think of. We have reached the castle, which is in the cyberspace, I guess? Bear Jazz, you're saying that you're reasonably sure this is pre-rendered? Yeah, this is all FMV going on in the background. I don't believe anything here is actually being rendered in real time. The CDI, there's no way it could do this. The cutscene said it was Mars? Alright, if they say so. The enemies being defeated are just smoke? Yeah, since it's FMV, they can't actually remove the enemies from the scene, so all they can really do is just cover them with a sprite showing smoke on top of it. It's a high-tech solution.
Warning, Shield.
Are we finished?
Das war hervorragend.
I guess. All right.
Engage.
I'm glad that we took the time to see that.
Overheat. Warning, Shield. Fire. No control. Shutdown.
Oh.
System down.
We lost control.
Disruption. End of transmission.
We died. We made it to the master control software that was controlling all of the viruses. And because we failed, I guess that means aliens take over Earth. Is what's going on here. Is that what they look like? That's a pretty good game over scene. That's alright. Alright, so we failed, and the Earth has been turned into some hellscape that I guess is appropriate for the aliens to live on. What are we doing here? That is a great keyboard sound. Every keyboard should sound like that. Well, I mean Dark Future keyboards should sound like that. And I got the highest score of everyone. The triumphant music of our failure and the aliens terraforming Earth and killing all life on it. Alright, so I guess that's Chaos Control. Let's move on. It really wasn't bad. It's just that this really isn't the system for it. If I had some more appropriate controls, like, you know, like I said, a flight stick or something like that, or a light gun maybe that I had more direct control with, that could have been better. But as it is, it's not really something I'd want to play on this system. Next up... a mouse, too. Yes, a mouse would have worked a lot better as well. If there was a PC version of the game, if it had mouse support, yeah, that could work better. Or Wii Remote. Uh-oh, it's time for more Infogrames! Infogrames Multimedia. Why don't I own a light gun? Well, I don't have a CRT to use it with. Alright. This is
das Universum
Kether.
zu entdecken, wählen Sie eine Optionen.
To discover the universe of Kether, choose one of these options.
So this is... yeah. It seems interesting. So... I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to pick. Deutsch or English. Let's see what language it is here. Yep, that's the name of the game. There is no title screen, but there is a multimedia intro. So I guess that's the Earth after the end of Chaos Control, after we lost.
Emergency, emergency. Broadcast of non-deciphered message. Vital functions activated.
Oh, aren't we handsome?
Broadcast of non-deciphered message. Automatic orbit around Kether activated.
Alright, so the planet that we're gonna go on to is called Kether. I don't know what any of this is that's happening. If you thought I did, no.
Temple of Hokmat.
Am I going there?
Temple of Geburah.
Okay, this is the stage select.
Temple of Netzach. Temple of Hod. Temple of Malchut. Temple of Hokmat.
Okay, I'm gonna go to these temples, and I don't know why I'm doing this. This was the first one that came up anyway, so I guess we'll take a trip, see what we find.
You are entering Hokmat space-time.
Oh, okay. I can move around, and it's like, oh, gonna have to dodge these. I want to continue on. Let's see. Doesn't seem like my buttons do anything, so I guess all I can do is just fly around. Oh no, I don't want to interact with these asteroids. There are green things. Let me try to get those. It's pretty good music right now. Okay, yeah. Green is good. Oh, I can move. Oh! Do I want... Oh, no, okay. I did... That was something that happened automatically. I am on rails. I can't control where I'm going. You like those MIDI trumpets? They're pretty good. Now, there's something white over there. Can I get that? No. That's a planet. Probably. I don't know why we have to fly through the asteroids. We could just go through the empty space.
Emperor of Light will speak.
There is no chance, no random luck. You forge your destiny with each of your actions. Never admit defeat. You are what you do. Look at the star which can save you.
Thanks, Space Emperor. Alright, I guess we have to fly through more asteroids for some reason. Maybe we could just not go through the asteroid belt at all, but no, that's not our way. That's not the way of whoever it is we are. This Space Knight. That has a very high percentage of victory in these missions from what we saw at the beginning. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like hitting the asteroids doesn't matter too much since there's so much health. What is our goal here? I don't know. We're going to a temple. That was the stage I picked, but we have not gotten to the temple yet. I can only assume that we're heading there. I don't know what our ultimate mission is. There was a monolith in space, and then we're a Space Knight who got woken up. Am I hitting them on purpose? No, but if something is in the way of a green health thing, then I'll just go through it to get the health. Since I get all my health back when I touch one. Or most of it, anyway. So, maybe the manual would have the deep backstory to Kether that explains where we are and why we're doing this? Because the game certainly has not had any of that. Oh, alright. I guess we've reached our target.
Landing.
Oh, alright. What are we doing here? Are we playing concentration? Okay, we're playing concentration. I would expect nothing less when we come to the ancient temple floating in space, that there would be a match puzzle game to greet us. Yes, space concentration. That makes it very sci-fi-ish. It is very loud, isn't it? There doesn't seem to be a turn limit or anything, so... I mean, it doesn't really matter how... Oh, no, there is a time limit, I guess, over on the right side. I guess that's what that is? You're asking me what the controls are like for the match puzzle game? They're alright. I think they're good enough for the match puzzle game. Alright. Oh, okay. It's a first-person perspective, and it does not actually run smoothly. It actually is like still images that we... Okay, so that'll be fun to try to keep... Okay, there is a map on the top of it, so I guess we can use that to keep track of where we're going, because just... Oh, and it's another puzzle, is it? Okay. I guess we don't have whatever we need to do the puzzle. And are we still in our spaceship as we're moving around? It looks like we're still in our spaceship. And it looks like that there are enemies moving around, I guess. Yep. Oh, no! Am I shooting? I hope so. Yep, I guess... Oh, we are doing badly in terms of health. Alright, I'm just gonna have to look at the map, because trying to look at these series of images that we're seeing in the actual game is not... I'm losing track of my direction really quickly when I do that, so just look at the map on the top of the screen. What's this? Oh, alright. I got a thing. And did I get all my health back when I got that thing? It looks like it. Because I was almost dead. I don't know what we're doing. So, at least we can see that we have to find these doors, find items, and solve puzzles while shooting enemies, I guess, and trying not to die? Would I say this is an experience? It has been an experience. Alright, I'm getting stuff. I guess that's a good thing, right? the same room coming from another direction. Don't know if there would be a reason to do that. But let's see, I guess. No, it's the same thing. The pace of this game is what I would describe as methodical. I don't know if I can actually see those enemies from a distance. It just seems like they appear right in front of me. I think I lost all my health and then got it back, so I don't know. I don't know. Is it fun? I don't know yet. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, we got another thing. Filling out this map. No new enemies so far. Oh, the ghost heal me? That does seem to be the case, because I have all my health back again. Right, I got a few of these things. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go back to that one puzzle door after I've gotten all of them. I have not actually been counting how many we've gotten, though. So I guess we'll just take a look and see if we can fill out the entire map, and once we do, then we'll see about that one puzzle door. See if we can do anything yet. Oh, there are a bunch of enemies. And nothing else to do. Except go this way. Or away from them. Oh wait, no, I've already been here. I don't need to be in here again. It's gonna make me do it anyway. Alright, let's head up to those enemies. See what we do here. Oh wait, I can see them from a distance. Okay. Alright, if I can get them straight ahead of me, 2 spaces ahead, I will see them. must be losing lives every time I lose all my health, but I don't see... I don't see what I'm losing, though, if there's a counter for lives or something. The blue LEDs are the lives? On the left? Okay. So they've been going out as I've lost my health? Alright, I've gotten a bunch of these so far. I hope I'm able to find that one puzzle door when I have to get back there. I did start with 5 blue lights. Alright. Is there an inventory? There's that. And nothing else. So no, there is not. Alright, I think we've gotten all the doors, so I guess I need to go ahead and try to find that one puzzle door. I don't know if this game is going to get Oculus support. It clearly would be a good choice for it. Okay, this was the puzzle door. Do I have the stuff? It's still saying X on everything. Question mark?
In the 5 chambers of the temple, the only place where you will find shelter from Kork, the masters of the past, increase your energy and activate Pulsar. In Chamber 6, the Pulsar of Cosmic Memory will set free Eta Karin's message.
It sounds very dramatic. And we have been finding those chambers. I thought that they were going to act... Oh, wait, no. Are we in?
Serpents of fire appear on the horizon. The stars are losing their colors. Thousands of vessels fill the sky.
Was that the message?
The year 11,993 of the 4th cycle.
Oh, is that when we are?
The Armada has been destroyed near the star Polaris. Our planet is now under Kork domination. At the dawn of the 5th cycle, our galaxy topples into chaos. Remember the number of stars, which will allow you to open the airlock of the Kork spaceship.
Did we get that number? Did we get it?
Immediate takeoff. We are leaving the Temple of Hokmat.
You think they could come up with a more menacing name for the aliens than the Cork?
Temple of Gemora.
Okay, I guess we're done with that level. Sure. So, there's an invasion by an alien armada called the Cork. And the stars are losing their colors.
Entering Gemora space-time.
So I guess that's some indication on that we need to stop the alien Cork. I am getting hit by everything. Yeah, that didn't work out well. Okay, yeah, I am losing blue LEDs whenever I die. Oh, okay. I'm continuing, even though I don't know. I don't know. It is an experience. It certainly is a game that doesn't really want you to know anything about it. I'm sorry, interactive multimedia software. I forgot. I'm having a little trouble with the controls because the Y-axis is inverted. The X-axis is not, however, which is kind of weird. I get why the Y-axis would be, because, you know, it's like simulating piloting, but then the X-axis, I don't know, is not. I guess that works out, but it still kind of feels weird. Alright. Is that a Metroid? Kinda looks like it. What's the puzzle to enter here? Oh, that was loud. Please don't do that again. Okay. Do I see? Oh. Oh, stop that, please. wasn't saying anything there because I wanted you to just soak in the oral experience, the soundscape that you were enjoying right there. Yep, more of this then. I'm guessing that most of the game is going through these temples. And then I don't know what happens when we actually complete all of them. I guess we learn more of the story and of the aliens that are invading and the stars losing their colors. You know, it'll all make sense in the end. So much health. Yes, the game wants you to do this in 5 lives. It doesn't think that you'll be able to do it. It's that, you know, back then, you had to play games over and over because there wasn't a whole lot to any one game, so it had to be difficult enough that you wouldn't be able to finish it through on your first time round. No, they're not respawning. They're different enemies. There's a bunch of enemies in this map. Anyway, that should be my last life.
Poor human, you really did think you could succeed? You underestimate my power.
So yeah, this does seem like the introduction cutscene again. So maybe that's just how Kether reflects on how time is a wheel. It loops. And as something ends, another thing begins. It's all very deep and existential. So that's Kether, and I think we're gonna move on to something else. Though it might be worthwhile to come back to Kether at some point. I'm kind of interested in seeing how this turns out. Did I know that the Kether is the very top sphere on the Tree of Life in the Kabbalah? I forgot about that. I've seen that diagram before, but I did not remember that Kether is on that. Yeah, that is how you know that it's deep. So many layers upon layers. You learn so much about yourself with Kether and the Philips CDI. So, like I said, that's going to be enough for Kether, but I think we'll come back to it at some point and see if we can get any further on.
Emergency.
As for right now, The next disc in the pile was something that I think we're going to need more time for. So I moved on to the one after that. So we don't have that much more time for tonight. This is a game that I've mentioned previously as one of the game's pieces of interactive media that I saw in Sears when they were demoing the Philips CDI back in 1993. And it looked pretty cool at the time. It's Escape from Cyber City. We're gonna animate it up in here. I think I'm gonna go with the rookie because I don't have enough confidence in my skills for warrior or maniac. Yes, the long hours I spent in Sears.
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach. Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
Alright, this is how it starts. There's really no context or anything besides this. I can look around? I'm going to the left, I guess. I have crosshairs. Shoot these things! Alright, guess I'm going to the right. Off I go. I don't think I can move around. Oh, right, there... There must have been some way to move. Alright, do the buttons do anything? Alright, maybe I just need to move the crosshairs away from the pits. I'm gonna guess this is what's happening. Is this working? Alright, no, because I guess I needed to shoot that guy. I don't know how to play this. It's so fast. It's the exact opposite of Kether. Alright, let's start it up. Let's see if we can go in a different direction.
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach. Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
Doing it. Alright, we went right, I think, so, go left? Did I just come up in the same place, I guess? Shoot that guy. It blows up. Alright, no, we went in a different direction. What are we doing? Okay, yes. Yes, that was the scene that I remember playing over and over again in Sears. This thing. This thing just kept hitting me. That just kept happening over and over and over. Let's not do that. Alright, what am I even supposed to do here? It's so fast. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Shoot it and move the cursor away quickly is maybe what... Maybe that's it? We need to take that city tour. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to take the tour.
Here, this'll shoot the lips off a cockroach. Now, get to the train and blow the Guardian's lights out.
Is this character representative of me as a child? Oh yeah, I went on all kinds of adventures, going on skateboards, having to evade... Oh, no, that's something different entirely! We're not the last human, there was an old man who gave us a gun. It was just... It's so fast! Alright, now I shoot these guys. Oh no, that's something different.
Nice shooting, Deadeye.
Oh, I've been arrested. Oh, great! I'm being busted out. Okay, something else is happening. Okay, now I'm back on the skateboard. Alright, let's see, let's see. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Let's watch the tour. I think we're gonna have to watch the tour.
The Earth is under attack. The evil Guardian's forces are in control. Only a few continue to resist, and only one can offer help. You are the only hope. You must survive. Your mission? Escape from Cyber City. Get to the train and destroy the Guardian's planet. Beware. Things are not what they seem. The future is in your hands.
That helps so much. Okay, so I guess this is the order of the levels. We can look forward to entering the department store. And then we get on the highway. And then the comma cars and manholes. All this we can look forward to if we could only get past the skateboard scene. Okay. Let's move on to something else. I don't think I'm getting anywhere in Escape from Cyber City, even though I'd like to see it. Alright, this next one is a short one, I think, to wrap up tonight. So, we played Hotel Mario last week. And as some people mentioned, there was going to be a sequel to Hotel Mario that was going to be more of a traditional video game. Dirty word on the CDI. The game ended up being canceled. It was called Mario Wacky Worlds. And it leaked, or at least what was made of it, which is not a whole lot. So we have some different levels here. So wacky. Let's take a look at their version of the Haunted Castle. I mean, yeah, okay. So you can see it looks a lot more like a traditional Mario game. We can run, we can jump. It has the music from Super Mario World. Spikes are not hurting me because it's, it's unfinished. I can jump on some things in the background. I don't know why. How are the controls? Not great, honestly. I mean, if they were gonna make a proper Mario game, they had a long way to go before the controls were good enough. Alright, I don't think I can really do anything here. Since it's an alpha, there's like no menu or anything. I just have to restart the game in order to get back to that menu. Oh, look at those stars. Yeah, just levels, no way to die, no enemies, or there's nothing at all, really. Just an interesting thing to see of what they were coming up with for the next Mario CDI game. Let's look at something wacky, like the Land o' Plaid. Alright, so I don't think they made a background for this. What kind of CDI console do I have? I have the first one, which was like the big VCR-looking one, because that one has S-video output. And the later one, the Magnavox one, did not. It only had composite, so I got the big one. Alright, it just looks like it's just repeating, I guess. Doesn't really look like we can do anything here. You feel lied to? Yeah, I can see that. There was not a whole lot of plaid going on. But, you know, like we said, this was not finished at all. It was only in very early development before they canceled it. But, you know, it's just here as a curiosity to see what this was going to be. It would have been interesting if this came out. Let's try Geometropolis. Oh, look at these fancy animations. Is this the farthest it got, or the furthest it leaked? I believe that this is all there is to it. I don't think there is anything else to leak. Alright, that does... Oh, there's an enemy. Can I get killed? No. I can kill it? Kind of stuck down here. Alright, so that's Mario Wacky Worlds. Oh, look at these! Look at these Koopa Troopas. They're like dressed like Romans. Like they're all themed up. And I'm murdering them. Are these unreleased Mario enemies canon? I would say that this is incredibly canon. Alright. I'm getting kind of tired, and we don't have a whole lot of time left, so I don't think there would be... I don't think there's really another CDI game we could look at in such a short time frame. If you're wondering, the game that I skipped over tonight was Burn Cycle, which was like the big AAA game for the CDI, AAA FMV game. So we'll be doing that next time, taking a look at a little Burn Cycle, if you're familiar with that hot title. Stream the infomercial. Yeah, that is also something we should do. The infomercials, like I think on TV it was almost a half an hour. The one that's on YouTube without the beginning is 22 minutes. Will we see Voyeur? We'll probably will. I think we're gonna see a little bit of some adult entertainment. Getting mileage out of the CDI purchase? Oh yeah, I mean, I bought a CDI not just to get the Nintendo games, you know, not just to see those. I wanted to see everything that the CDI had to offer. I wanted to get raw, unfiltered CDI straight into my veins. I wanted to get the full experience because it was something that I was interested in, you know, back in the 90s. It was just like a weird curiosity, but nothing that anyone would ever actually spend real money on. So, it was just a, you know, a part of the video game business that I just really wanted to experience. And you're experiencing it with me. The kind of CDI that makes a man sweat. Yeah, it's intense. Not just anyone could freebase CDI. Yeah, Laser Lords is interesting. I am very interested in continuing with that. It seems that Laser Lords was not actually released on anything else, I think? Yeah, because, so, like, the only way you could play Laser Lords, I guess, is to buy a CDI. You found a playthrough of Escape from Cyber City on YouTube. That's probably the best way of going about it. Doing coke off a CDI would be an authentic experience. Yes, it would be extremely interactive. Escape from Cyber City is only 5 minutes long. I guess I'm not surprised. It's also why it would be so difficult, so it would take you a long time to get through all that. So a lot of what was released on the CDI was also released on the PC and similar multimedia consoles of the time, like the 3DO. But there are some things that, you know, never came out on anything else. And it is interesting that we get the chance now to go through the entire library of the CDI and see what we find. See what we get. Make a game for it? You know, I don't know how you would even go about making a game for the Philips CDI. I'm sure there is a way to do it, but I mean, if you make a game, you kind of want to have it for a platform that people can actually play it on. Looks like the chat is thinking about watching that CDI infomercial. It is quite an experience. You learn about the meaning of life, which you obtain through the Philips CDI. Do I ever plan on playing a good game for the CDI? Hey, you saw Laser Lords tonight. When it comes to the CDI, that's as good as it gets. I mean, there are some more traditional good games on the system, like Tetris, which is a perennial good game. But it's not as good as other versions of Tetris. Am I aware of a game called The Apprentice? That does not ring a bell. I don't know. Does Mutant Colossus from Outer Space come in CDI version? Oh, I don't know if the CDI could handle the Mutant Colossus. She is just too big and strong for the Compact Disc Interactive from Philips Electronics. Is Little Divil in my stack of stuff? Actually, it is. I have not tried it, but it is in there. Did I end up playing the full version of Fire Emblem Awakening? No, that was something I was interested in, but I never actually got to it. Starting to try out Valkyria Chronicles for right now, which was released on the PC, so I'm trying that out. Have I played Eastern Mind or LSD? I have not played LSD, but I do have Eastern Mind. Just an interesting experience. That's probably something we'll take a look at some point. But yeah, I have Eastern Mind. Did I try Nier? No, I've never played Nier. They should have ported Johnny Mnemonic to the CDI. Oh, never actually played that either. I know that's an FMV game from that same period of time. Will I do a video of Valkyria Chronicles? I could be. It seems like it could be something I would do a video of. There's a game called The Joy of Sex for CDI. I don't know if that's a game. That might just be like a movie, or like, I mean, a VCD, a video. I don't know if that's actually interactive. Zedis? I don't think I've heard of that. Do I think any currently existing games would play well on the CDI? The CDI really couldn't do much. I mean, it's very limited hardware. Oh, Johnny Mnemonic was only Windows 3.1. Someone had asked if I had ever played Cosmology of Kyoto. Yeah, I have that too. I played it a little bit. Not too much. It's kind of difficult to get into without knowing anything about it. Would I stream Alan Wake? Probably not. I mean, I haven't played Alan Wake, I've seen some of it, and it just seems like it focuses a lot on very samey combat that didn't look interesting to me, so I don't really intend to play it. Have any more XBLIG games come out since the last video? A couple. It's not enough to do one video, though, so I'll probably wait until a couple more come out before doing another XBLIG video. So, let's see, this week, like I mentioned before the stream, I was able to get more work done on mode, though didn't actually finish the thing, so hopefully I can finish it this week, I don't know. And might do a video of Valkyria Chronicles. I tried booting up the Ouya, and just having so many internet problems with it. I don't know. I was thinking about doing a video on anything new coming out on the Ouya, but man, it's tough dealing with its Wi-Fi problems, so I don't know if I'm gonna try to put that back up and do something. Is the Ouya now a paperweight? I haven't really used it much, mainly because anytime I try to get on... Well, I mean, a problem that I've had with it since getting it was that it has a very weak Wi-Fi. No matter what you do with it. The Ouya is basically dead? No! There are plenty of games coming out on it. No, it being dead is a misconception. A lot of people are releasing games on the Ouya. I can't really look at many of them, because, like I said, the Wi-Fi connection is so bad. Sometimes I can download games, sometimes I can't, and I think it actually interferes with, like, other devices I have that use Wi-Fi. Because it's like my computer's internet connection seems worse when I turn the Ouya on? I don't know if I'm just imagining that. It seems like it. It does have an Ethernet port, but the way my place is set up, I wouldn't be able to get a wire to it unless I like put an Ethernet cable through the walls, which is not impossible. But I wouldn't be doing that just for the Ouya. So, I don't know if I'll be doing an Ouya video. It's just kind of frustrating to get that going. I'll probably do a Valkyria Chronicles video. Hopefully I can get mode out. Do not drill holes in my walls for the Ouya. Yes, the Ouya does not deserve it. Looks like that the CDI was tired of having its disk drive open. Just closed it by itself. So I guess probably, yeah, I guess that's what I'll probably be doing this week. I would like to try to... There are like a number of other things I would like to try to do, such as doing another XBLIG horror, or another Retro Friend, another 2600 game, but I don't know if I would have that done this week. But those are a couple other things that I would be looking to do. So I guess that's probably what I'll have for this week. Well, I think that's probably it for the stream for this week. I hope everyone enjoyed spending some time with the Philips CDI, getting to know some of the library that was available for it. And just, you know, bathing in the glory of Laser Lords, of Kether, of Escape from Cyber City. These titles that you never even knew about, but now you know, and you wonder how you got through life without knowing about them. We're going to be going through a different set of games next week, but I do think Laser Lords is something that we'll be returning to at some point to see if we can continue on through it. So, I hope everyone has a good week with burning cakes. Try to prevent those cakes from burning. I'll see you next time, and we'll all be interacting with multimedia together. Have a good night.